Today, I want to build a house in The Sims, but every room is a different direction. One of you actually suggested this to me in a comment and said it's called the Compass Challenge, and the idea is for each room we will randomize if it will be to the north, south, east, or west of the last room. So we have no pre-made floor plan, no pre-roofed shell. We are just starting with a blank lot, and no spoilers, but I think halfway through, I'm going to add an extra difficulty element to this challenge. The reason we are on this lot in San Sequoia is because based on where the sun rises and sets, we have north, south, east, and west in the correct positions on the lot in my head. And we're not choosing a direction for our first room, but I am going to randomize a size. Just to get us started, we will be doing a 12 tile room. Not to be boring with this first room, but I'm wondering, since it's in the center of the lot, implying the center of the house, if it might make sense to kind of just do this as a hallway. Maybe I'll place some archways and doors in here. And if we end up not having a room there, I might replace them with a window. I don't know. I don't think I want to do too much in here, but maybe we will add just a couple chairs. And to get a more lived in or realistic look, I love to just angle chairs the slightest little bit. I'm doing this by holding down my Alt key while I click to rotate, but you have to be on the Sims 3 camera for that. If I could find a bookshelf to fit over here, that would be really nice. This one's from Seasons is too tall, and I don't necessarily want to size it down because also none of the wood swatches really work. Ooh, sometimes the base game does pull through, at least with those matching wood swatches. That matches pretty nicely with the door and the chairs. And we could throw in a plant in the corner here. We'll get a nice cozy rug and maybe toss in a candle. And I think that's going to be our first room to start us off. And so now is the fun part. We bring in our wheel, and our next room is going to be placed to the east of this room. Okay. And the size of this room is going to be 22 tiles. So here is a 22 tile box. I think this would work really well as a bedroom. I'm thinking we could place the bed here. It did just dawn on me, how are we supposed to have like private bedrooms when the challenge somewhat implies that most rooms will have at least 2 points of entry? I thought this through. I don't think I thought this through. Let's just focus on the bedroom for now. I'm not sure who on the Sims team suggested that the Dream Home Decorator swatches should work really nicely with some of the eco lifestyle swatches, but thank you. Appreciate that. I'm also placing windows mostly with the hope that we will get to keep them where I place them. I feel like I used to use this eco lifestyle shelf so much, but for whatever reason, I was forgetting about her for a while. And I think generally this could just be a nice spot for some clutter, because over here, I would like to do a dresser. I don't know exactly what one. And I am trying to get better with the idea that not everything has to match perfectly. Not everything in my house matches perfectly. I think it can actually help things feel a bit more realistic and lived in when they don't match. I'm adding this art piece here, and I don't really know what to do behind the TV. What if I took these curtain rods from Desert Luxe and kind of made a little custom shelf unit? I don't actually think it would be that hard. We just have to get some books like this, place them on a shelf that is the same height, and then just like move them over the shelf. Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. So I think this is going to be our second room. So now it's getting even more interesting. Our next room is going to be to the south of this room. And for the size, it's going to be 21 tiles. Well, this technically is to the south of this room. 21 is actually a really nice number. I'm wondering if we could make this the kitchen and maybe even hope that like this is the front of the house. I'm envisioning something like this, maybe with like some deep wood-toned cabinets. I don't know if I like the swatch on the windows that I chose or if I like the windows at all, but we can always end up changing them. And I will say it brings out the gold accents in the stove. I really like this kitchen layout. I'm thinking we probably need a table right here. And for the chairs, I'd like to find a color that maybe draws in this wallpaper from the hallway, unless that looks too out of place. If you didn't know, we got a huge swatch update a couple weeks ago. Oh my god, it literally was a couple weeks ago. And one of the items that got more swatches are these range hoods. And I feel like that was just so badly needed. And I do want some sort of little rug in front of the sink. I don't know. I just like to have a rug or a mat sometimes. And I do kind of like this rusty color that we've gone with. I've been very in the mood for a fall orangey brown kind of build. I think this picture from Cats and Dogs actually goes really nicely. And what I'm going to do, I know I've talked about this before, but all you have to do is size down a tiny living painting and put it right over the Cats and Dogs one. They're the exact same size, so it makes the perfect frame if you want a different color frame on the Cats and Dogs one. I spun the camera around too many times and I was like, what am I seeing? I'm in the fridge, guys. Look, there's actually stuff in there. Anyway, here is our completed kitchen. So our next room is going to be, oh, to the east of this room, and it is going to be 16 tiles. There was no rule that the next room has to be connected via a door to the last room. I was gonna say we could do this as the ensuite bathroom to that bedroom, but where do you go in there? Do I move this stuff over? It can't be the entryway because that makes no sense. If we don't do it with access to the bedroom, it's not really gonna have access to other things in the house. So I think we do move our stuff around. I think this has severely messed us up in this challenge because it's gonna be multiple rooms until we get back over here, which is where I wanted to do like a living room or something. I guess let's just focus on the bathroom. I'll put a window in there. If that really is the front of the house, that can be the front of the house. I think I want to try to do the thing with the new Love Struck windows, the shower glass with the half walls, like DIY a little shower right there. This actually could be kind of nice. The window really does not look good, to be 1000% honest. I could just instead change the tiles in here to be something that is trying to fit better. We don't have room for a corner tub, do we? It's like we do, but we don't. I mean, it's not functional. So then where does the toilet go? Right there when you walk in? I mean, I guess we knew that this challenge was going to be weird like this. Actually, what if we switch the sinks and the toilet? I mainly just didn't want your Sims stepping out of the shower on this side right where the window is. So I guess there being a window in the shower area there doesn't help. In the shower itself, I want to make sure we get some of our shower clutter, like the caddy. Maybe we'll throw in some shampoo as well. And then I'm going to take this leg up stool. It's in the base game, but I think it might be hidden in debug. And I want to just put this set it and forget it bathroom tray right on top. And as far as inside of the shower goes, I think that's all we need to do. I'm not trying to throw a ton of stuff in there and then it all get wet. And I think that is going to be it for this bathroom. I think I really like the new shower door stuff. So this is where we are so far. There is no location for the next room where I would be like, oh yeah, this works. So what are we going to get? South. I mean, it could be a direction that we put a room for sure. And the room is going to be 17 tiles. What are we doing with these huge rooms? RIP to that window. What do you do here? My new concept is not so much making this an entryway because I really have faith we're somehow gonna get an entryway over here. It could be a point of entry. It could be a side door for the house, maybe, right? Like that's where the laundry day door comes in. And is there going to be a room up here to utilize this door? I don't know. Do we want to just make this kind of like a storage shed? I feel like I've been doing a lot of greenhouses, which is what immediately comes to mind. Actually, what if instead of doing like a window here, we make it look like a garage? And the way I do that is I just take a couple columns and this light box window and I do like that. And then I'm not too concerned about exterior siding and stuff right now. Typically I would do something like that and it makes it look like a garage. And I think with the shape of the house that could also work as well. If we remain lucky enough that there is no room below this, wait, that could totally work. Oh my God, that could totally work. And you know, we hit it with a little path to the side door there. Okay, I'm really gonna cry if this gets messed up. But I think I actually do want to make this look a little random. It has stuff that maybe isn't being fully utilized, like a chess table and a worn down chair. Maybe they're a failed DIYer and they just have a bunch of failed DIY projects. Like they had that chair in their house for a while, but the paint started coming off and they were like, oh, fine, I'll get to it later. And then they just never get to it. I love making a garage. Like, what am I putting in here? A power generator? We'll go with it. Maybe we should do concrete in here though. I'm just realizing. Wait, didn't we get a new, this new woodworking table? I haven't even looked at the new kits yet. Oh, should we do that? That kind of fits with our DIY-er narrative. And of course gives us a nice little skill building item. Oh, and where is that chair from? Yeah, this one from Werewolves. I feel like the people that live here, they always go on walks in the neighborhood. And like maybe someone was throwing this out and one of them was like, no, like I can totally fix this up. Like I definitely can do it. Just you wait, I'm gonna show you. And then it just sits in the garage forever. This Strangerville Redacted rug is really good at making places look a little messy. Maybe there's a crack in the floor from a woodworking project gone wrong or something. Ooh, and we could get some cobwebs to really send home that they never actually work on all the projects that they say they're gonna work on. And Debug has these cans of, well, I think they're supposed to be makeup. This one is supposed to be spray paint. Perfect. We'll slide some of those in there. Oh, and a sanding block, really? So that's our 5th room, our garage. I wouldn't say it's the most functional, but if we can keep a room from going below it, aesthetically, I'll take it. I am very concerned about where we go from here. I fear I will only get increasingly concerned about where we go from here. And that is because when I said I was gonna throw in a twist to make it a little harder about halfway through, in my head I said, okay, well, probably about 5 rooms in I'll do that. Because now we are adding up and down to the wheel. We are going, I was gonna say 4D, but I guess just 3D. We could build a 2nd floor. We could build a basement. So our next room is going to be located down a basement, and it is going to be 28 tiles. To build a basement, all you have to do is go to your basement tool and draw under your house. You can also page down to the lower level and just do it with your room tool. So I removed that door because I think I should put a ladder right there. We can move the door over this way, and that way we don't have to worry too much about a staircase. Now, what goes in this basement? I don't know. Home gym, home theater, another bedroom, apartment. Maybe it's its own studio apartment. I did just realize, how do we get back up from the basement? Are all of our rooms in the basement now? Every time I do a new build challenge, I sit for a while and I think in my head, play by play, how is this going to work? What challenges may I encounter? What is my plan for when I encounter these challenges? I actually didn't think about this. Perhaps we make an additional wheel that says, should we stay below ground or should we go back up to the main level? Also, wait, if this is supposed to be a studio apartment, where does the bathroom go? Maybe they just come upstairs to use the bathroom. Maybe we just put a ladder right there into the other bathroom, right? I'm definitely feeling a little silly. I flew too close to the sun. I really wanted to make it interesting with this like 4D chess kind of element, but then we might have literally dug ourselves into a hole. Maybe we do a Murphy bed. Oh, should we do the big one? Like this unit? Actually, I don't think we need one that's that big. I think maybe we can do this one because that way we're able to fit a trash can for our kitchen and we can squeeze in a plant right there. And then what? Over here we do a TV. I don't like the white swatch, but I don't really like the other wood swatches. It feels too wood swatch. It feels too wood swatch. It feels like too much is going on in here. Could a rug save us? Ooh, maybe a rug, like vibes wise, a rug could kind of save us. This one's actually pretty chill, pretty good. Kind of brings in those like lighter bluish greens. Skill building, desk, tiny living desk. And then we do our little computer. I don't like that. I don't think that looks good. Maybe they are a knitting enjoyer and maybe also they like fitness. Maybe we put the big picture on the wall right here. It's kind of placed like a window. Wait, I love that this slot in the bookshelf is perfect for a water bottle. No, because why am I building this with the intention that this is our only basement one? I am highly considering not uploading this video at this point. I clearly didn't think it through enough, and that's so embarrassing for me. The weird thing is, I do really like what we've done. Like, I really like this basement apartment. I really like the kitchen. I really like the garage concept. Maybe I will upload it because, you know, not everything is a win. Not everything can be a win. Y'all have to see me fail sometimes too. I do not know what's happening after this, but this is our basement studio apartment. I think my problem was I only practically thought, ooh, maybe we would get a 2nd floor. That would be really good. And I didn't think, oh, what if we get a basement and we get stuck in the basement? Okay, the moment of truth. Do we stay in the basement or do we go back to the main level? We are going to go back to the main level. Okay, so true. That literally doesn't make it easier, but it maybe will make more of our main house complete. And so in reference to the basement, the next room is going to be north. Okay, that is like not what I wanted. Of all the directions, oh, we have to get a size, and it is going to be 30 tiles. It's gonna be 30 tiles. This doesn't even work. If it's supposed to be north of the basement, it has to be here. I have hope. I'm literally gonna build this house until it makes sense. We might be in it now, guys. I'm literally gonna build this house until it makes sense. Hear me out. What if this is the entryway? Why would there also be a door to the garage right there? Actually, I think that kind of makes sense because if we get lucky, we can do like a room and a room and a room and a room and bring us back to our hallway. I'm getting way ahead of myself though. though. We'll get a nice front door. Should I do the same wallpaper in the entryway as like a manifestation to connect it back to the hallway? Like they will meet again. Also, I'm realizing it is kind of pointless to put doors if I don't know where they're going. I'm kind of planning to use the outside area to connect things if we can. I will make a path and I will change those to real doors. Enough procrastinating. I was wondering, since we don't have a dining area yet, if the entryway... No, because see, why does that look so ridiculous? Well, we don't have a dining area or a living area yet. We definitely could do a living area since we got such a big space for it. It can be a dual living room and entryway. The thing is though, I really hate putting the couch right in the doorway like that. That's horrible. But it is The Sims. This could work. I see it potentially working. I'm also gonna be honest, I found a Reddit thread that was like TV too high or something, and now I cannot bring myself to put TVs on top of the fireplace. It's just not something that I feel is right anymore. Rug in front of the fireplace, anyone? Rug in front of the fireplace tonight, queen? I shouldn't, but I just really do like how they fill the space. Perhaps I can settle for a coffee table. This is not even looking good. I have lost the plot entirely. But if this is going to be an entryway, we can get some shoes. What I'm going to do now is decorate a table, and then if we get a room that's supposed to go over here, we can move it this way. And if we get a room that's supposed to go over here, it can be on this wall. I really don't necessarily enjoy builds where I don't have the shell built first. It's like, I don't know when they're done. Like technically we do have everything you need right now, but that doesn't feel right. I guess we don't have an outdoor area, so at the very least we need that. We do need more runner rugs in this game though. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I feel like it looks a little incomplete because we don't know where the next door or archway is going to be, but this is our entryway living area. Where is our next room going to be? East? I'll take east. Wouldn't be my first choice, but I'll take it. And this room is going to be 32 tiles. What if I put the table behind the couch and then we get an archway right there? Then I mean, this would have to be the dining room, right? I think I'm strategically placing the box this way. Or should I strategically place it that way with hopes that we could stretch over this way? I think I need to give up hope on that. Actually, I think what I need to do is completely give up hope and like make that an entryway. Coming back, I'm putting this room this way. We will take our hardwood, and I guess we have to think about windows. We can get a couple of these big ones. Those look really nice with the red on the wall though. No, but what if we have to do a door over there? Listen, this is massive for a dining room anyway. Like our longest table is gonna fit very nicely, comfortably right there. So what do we do over here? Oh my god, a kid's table? No, I think what we could do is there's like a buffet thing, right? I think I'm gonna do this similarly to the table in the entryway. We'll put it here if a room does not have to go there. If a room does have to go there, we can put it here. And let's get some plates on it. Brown is so brown. I feel like we were going with a lot of brown, but this does kind of match the vibes of the kitchen when you think about it that way. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be such a fun challenge. It may look kind of weird, but I've done weird houses before. Almost all my houses are weird. I do think adding in a random size might actually be what the problem was. I don't know. As always, when I do new challenges like this, I welcome, I encourage, I beg for feedback. If I do this again, do you want me to randomize the size? Do you want me to add in the up and down? Should I randomize what each room is? Kind of in every room is a random room. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to have fun. And I would say that I am having fun, but also my brain is working a little too hard. I need to get more comfortable with big dining rooms because I do not know what goes in these things. Plants. This actually isn't that bad. It's when you look over here. What if instead of the giant tree really was a choice. What if instead we went with a little bar? That actually might make the most sense. No, because what happens if we need to put a room over there? What if we just get rid of the buffet and then instead of the one tile bar, we just do an actual bar? That makes more sense. Why didn't I think of that from the start? Why did I accidentally grab this item from Batu, the hunk of junk ring? And I feel like it fits nicely, at least with our color scheme. I don't think it looks bad. I think there could be more clutter. So I think we quit while we're ahead. This is our dining room. Okay, we have done 8 rooms so far. We technically do have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom that is unfortunately only accessible via the 1 bedroom. I just sat here staring at this going, what is DN? Did I just forget the letters in down? Like what was going on? It's up, but it's upside down. So it says DN. Up, but upside down. It's actually down. Wow. I think we're doing 1 more room inside and then we're trying to make it work on the outside. We are going to be doing a room that is south of the dining room. Okay. height. How big is this room gonna be? 14 tiles. Okay, okay. If we go and we get 8 tiles this way, we need 6 more tiles, which we could do this way. We could get 2 windows there. I'm tempted to make this a bathroom. I'm not kidding. Like, bathroom off the dining room. Bedroom off the dining room? Bedroom off the dining room. Like, if we just drop a little door, we could grab a loft bed, plop a dresser down there, and we didn't get a desk, so we get a desk over here. We get a computer, we get a nice chair. This works. This is good. Can we at least get like a nice mirror? You know I like my mirrors in this game. I don't even have room for Jungle Adventure unless we put it right there, which I don't love that. Maybe we'll put this one right there. Oh, that kind of works because it kind of matches the hardware on the dresser. I don't think we got an authority in here yet, so we can put her in there. I could have put a laundry room. I could have done a laundry room. We could have put laundry in the garage. We could have put laundry in the basement. Why do I always add laundry bins and then I never add laundry? If I'm not specifically like, oh, I'm gonna do a laundry room, it's GG's. I'm never getting a laundry room in there. Stack of books. That's what I was looking for. I want you by the desk. Laundry bin right there. I feel like if I lived in this house, I would have to meditate, to be honest, for the sheer brain power it would take figuring out how to get from room to room. Let's do like the wall lights, the string lights. Yes, wait, that looks exactly how I want it to look. On the topic of lights, I want to get my favorite desk lamp. What other clutter might we add? Oh, a little mug. Okay, but now I feel really bad making this like a teen room and then the only bathroom having to be accessible by the parents' room. I really don't know where any of this is going. I'm just going to add some clutter. At the end of the day, that's really all I have. It's really just me and my clutter and I against the world. I really did not take into account that adding another bedroom would make the inaccessible bathroom feel even worse. But here is our last inside room, a bedroom. I'm not going to spin for a direction for the outside area because I'm purposely trying to make sure that this works by utilizing the outside area. I think it's actually going to be pretty much all directions. You ever think about how much you miss one direction? We're looping around the house here. Is this one of the new sliding doors? This one goes all the way up and it didn't before, right? I think this is a good spot. Maybe like this can be the central back patio vibes. I just remembered I have to roof this. We're gonna save the worst for last. I would like to do a little outdoor kitchen kind of thing out here, mainly so that I can get at least a sink. And then what if we get a very nice outdoor table with an umbrella because the sun is clearly hitting right here? How about some nice chairs? This actually works really well. If we wanted to do a couple garden plots right there, be fully prepared for me to just fill this in with landscaping. Do we have like a low hedge fence? Instead, I'm just sizing down some hedges with my left bracket key, and then I'm gonna put a big hedge in the middle. No, I'm kidding, but could you imagine? I think let's go with the hydrangeas. Though you did not click on this video to watch me landscape, I'm aware. But some of you have asked me to leave more of my landscaping in the videos, so I'm just trying to explain a little bit of what I'm doing for the landscaping enjoyers out there. I am really happy our garage survived though. From the front, that does not look like a bad house. From the top down, you're like, that's a little weird that that's just like not filled out, but we survived. Do we paint the house first and then do the roofing? Let's paint the house first. My main vision is like brick in different places. I'm leaving that door. It's a random door to the back patio, you know? And then what if the growing together siding? Is that so boring though? Ooh, I fear the green looks really nice, but perhaps my brain is quite cooked from the challenge I just did. We have come to that time, the time of the video where it is, how do I roof this? And this isn't a very common time in the video because normally I start with my shells already roofed. How would we look if I started with a gabled roof right here? If I brought it down a little bit, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, okay. I'm curious about something like this. What if I took a gabled roof, brought it in this way? What if I brought this all the way over? No, that looks really strange. Hipped roof, save me. I don't actually mind that little piece of front porch being covered up. I think that's actually kind of realistic even. So what are we doing? Are we taking a gabled roof piece and like, are we doing the same kind of thing? I can't decide if that can kind of work. We could also just put a gabled roof right there, but something still does not feel right here. Do I take a hipped roof and do like that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I do something? Does it look sufficiently roofed? That could kind of work. And then we'll just get some roof trim on here and we'll call it that. So I think that does it for this build challenge. If you did enjoy, let me know. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment a compass emoji or an arrow emoji for direction. Thank you to the person that commented this. I don't know if this is what you were expecting. I don't even think it was what I was expecting, but I think I owe you all another one of these challenges. So let me know what rules you'd like me to keep, what rules you'd like me to add, throw away, anything like that. I will be putting this on the gallery if you'd like it in your game or if you'd like to renovate it. I feel like this could be a really fun one to like gut reno, delete all all the walls and just start again. And yeah, obviously I love when you all comment build challenges for me, so if you have any ideas, let me know. If you did somehow like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I would also love to see you at a live stream sometime over on Twitch. I posted my whole schedule for the month over in Discord as well if you'd like to join the Discord. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!